Honorable Deputy Speaker, South Africa signed the ILO Convention on Decent Work, and President Mandela he was the first recipient of an award promoting decent work, and Winnie Mandela was the second recipient. So when I hear about the private sector delivering jobs, I hope it will be decent jobs and not the jobs that we had in apartheid, where we had the DOP system in place, where all the requirements of the ILO will not be met. So those of us who support decent work, we are very skeptical that the private sector will deliver. How can you expect the allies of apartheid to deliver jobs? They don't want to deliver jobs and make African government successful. Honorable Deputy Speaker, the President in his first Sona address mentioned that it is one of his objectives that every family in South Africa shall have a warm plate of food. President Ramaphosa has delivered and is the first African president to ensure that everyone has a warm plate of food, and it's only going to get better. Your Excellency, our leader, when you call for a revised social compact and consensus within 100 days, the magic potion or the silver bullet is collaboration, working together to uplift all South Africans. But the opposition parties will politic. You've had 2 days of classic politicking, and they will try to derail your programs. Jama-ah want our constituency to benefit from the programs, and I want to thank the NEC of the ANC for sending special envoy Jeff Radebe to meet with me. The Jama-ah think tank is meeting in Umzinto near Scottsburg on Friday to unpack your programs for implementation. We are also having a workshop organized by Councillor and MPAC Chair Ustad Asghar Khan to brainstorm the first steps to dramatically change some villages in the Ugu district to smart villages, which is part, Honorable President, of your second smart city. We want a seat in Masakeli village in Harding, and Sheikh Said did well. Other villages we are changing to smart cities include the Mapami village, which has an ocean and a forest, and Maputa, where we funded 25 villages to attend 2-day CEDA workshops to become compliant for informal business grants. So, Honorable Chair, Jama-ah submitted a petition to the Speaker on behalf of Mapami village for electricity. Honorable President, let it happen in 100 days. Jama-ah is ready to take the first steps in some of South Africa's rural and deep seeded villages to change them into smart villages. The Presidency and all MPs are in fact invited to join our webinar on Saturday morning via Zoom. So Jama-ah must strengthen, and you must listen very carefully, even in a small way, the ANC, because it is the only political party of substance left from our dear liberation movement. Africans will only get their real freedom, be free from poverty, get jobs and live prosperous lives if a strong and resolute ANC governs. This is written in our history and must guide us in our future. I must also bat for my own constituency, Deputy Speaker. We are still waiting patiently for Muslim wives to have their marriage ceremony generate a legal South African marriage certificate. So, Mr. President, get the job done in 100 days. We have 2 private members' bills, one that will benefit Muslim wives, and the second one, all women seeking improvement to our maintenance laws. Let's get the job done in 100 days. The country's security is now embedded in the Presidency, and under your leadership, Jama-ah is looking forward to remove the objection of the State Security Agency to grant Palestinians visas on arrival like they give to Zionists from Israel. When Madiba from this very same city hall thanked the international community for their contribution to the anti-apartheid struggle, he obviously did not include apartheid Israel and Friends of Israel and Israel-orientated opposition political parties. Honorable President, we need to speed up the e-visa system because there's 10 million Indonesians that want to come here as tourists, and I've already spoken to the city of Cape Town, which is ready to welcome them. Honorable Deputy Speaker, I want to ask the President not to shake off government's responsibility of study grants to students and leaving them as bait to the banks. It is shameful that after so many years, NAFAS is not performing efficiently. That leaves thousands of students and parents in despair. They fail to reply to students and parents' inquiries, and that neglect is like torture, Mr. President.
Honourable Member, your time
Thank
has
you very
expired.
much, Honourable Deputy Speaker.